I wanted to talk about injustice. Not perceived injustice. Malignant narcissists have what are called perceived injustice. I'll give you an example. In their brains, they have to kill 6 kids, 7 women, and they get to human traffic, rape, beat people, and assault everybody. But if you report them, that's evil! And that's perceived injustice. They did wrong. They belong in jail. Okay? Now, an actual injustice is turning in a massive human sex trafficking ring that murders people for no fucking reason outside of the fact that it needs to defend its massive human sex trafficking ring, or human trafficking ring. It needs to defend its massive human trafficking ring. And it murders everybody to defend that human trafficking. And that's all these people do. They murder to defend. There's an entire thing, I remember one of the wives was talking about. There was a guy a long time before I turned up. The church had taken his daughter because he'd pissed off a church leader, and he tried to take him to court. So the church ran a smear campaign and called the guy a pedophile. And then one of the members ended up poisoning him, and he died horribly. And then they were explaining to me that's justice because nobody reports the church, because the church is the only good thing, even though all it is a massive human trafficking ring. Yeah. That's injustice, but they explain to me by their logic, because they do frontier justice, which is everything through force. Meaning, if somebody murders your daughter, you can go blow their heads off. And that's fun for movies, okay? But it's kind of stupid in real life, because one, if somebody's disadvantaged, the other side is going to overwhelm them and murder them, which is what they love, because they're the side that has the advantage, because they have a bunch of lead-brain retards that rape babies and murder people. And somehow they're the good people, even though they do all the bad things. But whatever, they're imbeciles, you can't explain it to them, and trust me, it's one of those things, they can't, when you catch them in it, they just stare at you, they just go silent and stare and don't say anything, because they're stupid. But I think about the ridiculous injustice that was dealt with me in this entire process, because, like, I didn't even get any fucking money because the church doesn't do accountability, and I remember anal eating mummy, God, fucking white supremacist God, whatever the fuck I call him this time, just trying to explain to me that taking money from people is an injustice even if they murder your family, because money is more valuable than human life, and this is how you know you're dealing with a psychopath, like a narcissistic lunatic, a crazy person, is because this is their logic. But even the church itself has the same logic. They kill you. That's what happens. You take money from the church, they kill you. Like, fucking, well, unless you're a church leader, in which case you can take all the money you want, you just gotta do it under other people's names, like Stu did to me. So, there's that. So we know, once again, white supremacy God is fucking lying. He can choose, I still want him, choose Stu. I'll give, you guys owe me $4 billion. You say you gave it to Stu, actually give it to me, murder Stu. I think that would be fair. I will take that as compensation, sir. Okay? And we'll call it justice, because it's frontier justice, just like you dumbasses like. And frontier justice is fucking stupid. It is a violent, stupid way of thinking. It is a gun at everybody's fucking head, like these people want for some fucking reason, because they think that's a good idea. And I remember this shit where they were like, well, let's say somebody murders your kid, and instead of just going to murder room like a baboon, you sit down and talk to them. Now, we're antisocial because we have lead brains, so we manipulate. So I'll bullshit my way. And I was like, really? Explain it to me. Okay, I murder your kid, and you come to my house, and we talk it out, and I explain, I'm a really good person. I'm going to kill you. I have a family. I'm going to kill you. I'm really smart. I can think my way out. You can't. I can think my way. I was like, you see, the problem is I know you're antisocial, so I know you're going to manipulate, lie, and bullshit to get what you want. I was like, the end of our conversation that day will be a bullet in your head. I can talk my way out of this. You can't talk your way out of this. And I just remember that this is the Gordian knot logic. The Gordian knot was this loop that was all tied up, and Alexander just cut it into. When dealing with antisocial people, cut through the bullshit and completely ignore them on every fucking level. One of the blue-eyed guy, there was some girl, she told me some shit and gave me her name, and I wrote it in my computer because she told me the SCMC would report it and free her sister from the church because she's stupid. Dude, the SCMC people are the people who murdered Rain, okay? They're complete pieces of shit. The church feeds these poor women and everybody that knows them in the church hope. They tell them there's hope. They tell them, and it's to make sure they're less depressed so they don't kill themselves. The truth is both sides of the church and all the people in it are fucking evil. And if you're trusting them, you're making a mistake. Okay? There isn't anything there to communicate with. It's all fucking fake. It's all smoke and mirrors and fucking lies. Okay? These people couldn't... If Jesus came back and told these people they had to do one good deed, they would start talking sideways. Well, the sun's out of alignment with Jupiter, and my star alignment isn't right, and Jesus, all you have to do is one good deed. I'll go give somebody a compliment. You don't understand, I'm a Pisces, and Pisces on Saturdays at 6 a.m. we can't go give people compliments, Jesus. Okay, all you gotta do, the wind is blowing left, and if I do a good deed, and they'll bullshit and lie until Jesus himself would eventually start toe tapping. He'd start staring, waiting, and then he'd just pull out a gun and blow the fucker's head off because these people don't have the ability to be good people. It's not in their nature. They're fucking evil. In everything they do, they are fucking evil. Like, I don't even get when they were like, I was like, and I remember tell the fucking Anal Eating Mummy God, I was like, could you tell Stu to come to my house unarmed so we can talk? But inform him I'm gonna murder his ass. And I just remember Anal Eating Mummy God, no, you need to understand. There's nothing to understand, brother. I want him dead. That's what you need to understand. I want him dead. No. You need to understand me. No, you need to understand me. And the truth is this is how you know there's not a God and the justice system is broken. Like, it defends these people on every level. The First Amendment goes way too fucking far in defending churches. Okay, these people literally rape their own kids because they're that morally bankrupt. They fuck them up, make them emotionally stunted for the church, and everything is for the church. And the church doesn't pay out money, so why the fuck they do what they do? They might not even be able to explain it to you outside of they're in an enmeshment with the church. Like, fucking, they go around murdering people for the church. They go around defending the human trafficking ring for the church. Like, fucking... they do all the illegal drugs. Holy shit, do these people do fucking drugs, which is illegal for the church. Like, the First Amendment needs to be fucking amended. First Amendment, here's a quick fix. First Amendment, if you're human trafficking and you're a church, lose your tax exempt status. Okay, straightforward. If you're murdering people, somebody sues your church and you have to pay out and your church goes, we kill you if you take money from the church, that's a great way to lose your tax exempt status. Good job, dumbass. If somebody like me comes along and explains to you these dickheads are doing all this shit, here's a great way to lose your tax exempt status. Okay? Using your church to bully people and having a hate list, which this church has a hate list, I would argue, once again, you lose your tax-exempt status. Okay? You could put this in and the church would be destroyed tomorrow. There would be nothing they could do. Calls would pour in from all over the fucking U.S. and there would be nothing the church could do but fucking die. Okay? Like... if there was, this is how you know, like, if there was a real God, he would have turned me into Doom Guy and given me death vision, and I just see these people, and I just go around slaughtering them like the complete pieces of shit they are, but, like, the problem is we don't live in a fantasy world, we live in reality where you only have one life, and in my life, I went from being hyper brave to having a completely destroyed nervous system, because a bunch of faggots poisoned me with heavy metals till I was retarded so they could get back to raping babies and human trafficking as fast as they fucking could. Like, and these dumb assholes, like, the U.S. government isn't going to do anything about it because the U.S. government is officially a useless institution, and the justice system is the most useless fucking system in the U.S. because it's strictly limited to you actually going to fucking court, which is stupid. As they explained to me, the church, the reason why court's set up that way is so these people can murder your ass before you even get in the fucking door. Or if you beat them, they murder you when you leave. Because they can't take a fucking L. They kill you. If you win, they kill you. That's what happens. Because they're good people. Like, fucking... Jesus, fuck. Like, dude, the virtue signaling on cursing is the biggest peeve. Because they're like, I don't curse, therefore I'm good. I swear, fucking, if I ever opened a church, the number one sign, it would be doctrine. You meet a faggot that doesn't fucking curse, shoot him in the head. He's fucking evil. He's fucking virtue signaling. That's the greatest virtue signal ever. Bang! Not talking, not negotiating. And you can't negotiate with these people because they make it impossible. Fucking ridiculous fucking rules about not compensating people. Ridiculous fucking rules about everything. They do all the evil shit and somehow believe they're good people, which is fucking insane. Like, oh my god, their literal church leaders are all the serial killers and everything wrong in America. Like, and then they demonstrate to you the justice system doesn't work because they go above and beyond to make sure the justice system doesn't fucking work. Fucking crashing into your car, shooting at you, poisoning you, doing all the horrible evil shit so they can run screaming from accountability, and then Anal Eating Mummy God had the ball. We do accountability. You do accountability? Oh, that's wonderful, sir. Give me the $4 billion you owe me and turn your fucking human trafficking ring in. Oh man, I thought we were gonna have a long conversation about what exactly accountability is, and he'd be like, ugh! Oh, I was gonna manipulate him, but it didn't work, cause I'm full of shit! Oh, he's so good at knowing I'm full of shit! Oh man, why am I so full of shit? Oh yeah, it's a part of the religion to be full of shit. Yeah. Injustice sucks, but I've kind of lived with it my entire life. I have a thing about attracting kneecappers who just fuck me over for no fucking reason and then scream they're winning when they cheat, and then they get mad because they don't feel like they're winning because they cheated to begin with. Like, fucking... You ever find yourself in a gang of people torturing one fucking person? You're the evil person, okay? Don't ever believe that you're the good person in that scenario. I have never in my entire life employed a bunch of people to go terrorize somebody. And I probably, dude, I'll be honest with you, if I did open a church, it would be the church of murdering these people that are part of the other church. And it would just be strictly on the fact that they terrorize other people. And the church itself would love it because they even said they need an entity to be wary of. So, like, if I opened a church and it was just a counter operation to their church, and we fucking, both of us were opposing sides and started murdering each other, they literally, like, the wives talked about it, they would love that. They said that they need another fucking enemy church to act out violent and stupid against, so they have an enemy that they can actually focus on. Like, but honestly, I wouldn't be toying around and fucking with them and trying to do an infinite war. I would literally switch to just very quick and decisive, violent, stupid tactics. They would be agitated and it would be one-sided. It would be one-sided because of the way I fucking think. I don't bullshit, and they'd be like, we're gonna poison the coffees, and they, they'd go in their little fucking building and be like, oh, we're in our little fucking building, all 1,000 of us, and then I just send in one guy, and boom! 1,000 kills for one member of my church. Do the math. Who's gonna win this war? We were gonna poison 100 million coffees. That was stupid. You guys are dumb. That was never gonna work. Whatever, dude. These are fun fantasies to fantasize about, I suppose. I don't really bother with it because I remember the lie they facilitate. I remember Anal Eating Mummy God and dude just from being the literally former president, and you know these dumb assholes are gonna be like, I can explain it to you. No, you can't, because I'm a former president and I still remember the rhetoric inside and how everything is bullshit. Even the dumbasses in the church that think they're gonna change the church, it's not gonna happen. They're just stupid. I remember Sean Andrews was like, you should have went about it another way. We could have sat down with the massive church that goes around murdering innocent people and human trafficking and told them they were wrong. Hey, Sean, if you're watching this, I did that with Anal Eating Mummy God and he laughed it off. He thought it was funny. You tell me. You said you could talk it out with them. Maybe you could go talk to them, dude. They're trying to murder your ass. I'm quite certain they'd be reasonable. Pfft, fucking retard. Like, this is the shit that kills me, is the stupidity of this fucking thing. No, it's not gonna stop. It has overwhelming force on its side, and it can't be contained, and it goes extra legally on everything. It fucking... These people don't believe in the police, but they get jobs being police officers. Common sense. If you introduced a law that was like, no, your religion does, like, actually affect your employment, you guys don't believe in the police. You can't be police. You guys don't believe in abortion. You can't work at abortion clinics. Okay? Common fucking sense. You can't be FBI guys because you don't believe in the fucking law. Okay? You want to live in a lawless country where everybody kills one another in revenge and everybody drinks lead to be moderately fucking retarded. And they'd be like, oh boy, we're emotionally stunted and retarded and everybody has guns. Ah, Jeb shot my kid. I'm shooting Jeb's kid. Jeb shot me. Oh god. Oh, everybody. Bang, 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 bang. And then fucking blood and violence and everybody's fucking dead. And everybody's fucking miserable is the other fucking side of that. Like, that's why you assholes pop LSD. You guys want to prove to me that you're not a bunch of just drug addicts? Fucking get rid of the LSD. Ban it. Fucking... There's a wish for you, Anal Eating Mummy God. I wish there was no more LSD. Any members that use LSD, you have to kill them. There you go. Nobody in the church is allowed to use LSD anymore. There you go. And I guarantee you these faggots would all find another outlet. They would all find other drugs to do. And they'd be, oh, I just want to be happy again. I can't do my drugs. Like, fuck you, retard. Fucking stupid. Perceived injustice, like they're in the wrong, but they're not going to be held accountable for shit. Like, and then they go, oh no, we do accountability. We do. No, you don't. No, you guys just do injustice. Like, and I think about like I said, the just ridiculous and the fact that it does have to get to the point that you just, like, there is no other way. It has to be done violently. Like, fucking... It kind of sucks that one human being can't just go on a massive fucking murder spree because, like, that would be the only logical solution. The other logical solution would be a government, the United States government, just purging these people in the most violent, stupid ways. Go, we need a roster, you just do the United States Census, we need a roster of everybody that's a member of your church. And then instead of actually fucking doing whatever you're supposed to do with the census data, you just send in the U.S. military and slaughter every one of these piece of shits. Like, fucking, that's what I would do if I was fucking president. They'd have to get ready for that shit. It would just be a massive fucking massacre. It'd probably, my entire presidency would be purging these people. Like, fucking violent, stupid, moderately retarded, lead-brained dumbasses that are like, I get to do whatever I want, and I kill everybody, I don't care, totalitarianism's awesome, that's why I pop so much LSD to be happy, because I'm fucking miserable. Like, great. God damn it, dude. These are my thoughts on the subject. I don't really give a shit. Like, I kind of realize that, like, Blondie, like, they hypnotized me not to remember Blondie's actual name, and the same thing with Rachel Johnston's mother. I literally don't remember her name because I'm hypnotized not to remember it, which is a weird fucking thing they did. And I know the names, but I also know I don't know the names, which is kind of funny, but I realize there's like 3 or 4 other memories I have that are altered through hypnotism to not actually remember those things. So once again, this is the chelation. I need chelation therapy. Now I need a hypnotist to unhypnotize myself. Oh boy, isn't that fucking amazing? Oh god, I overseen my own chelation therapy, my own trauma therapy, and now my own hypnosis therapy. Fucking stupid, man. Whatever, dude. These are just my thoughts on the subject.